Hey class, this is your professor Andrew Davis here. I am filming this to show you how to get into the software that you need to complete. You need to do 4 hours this week, and I know we already met once and we won't meet again until next week, so I'm going to show you what you need to do. First thing you need to do is you need to get into Canvas. This is Canvas, and you're going to pick your math course. In your math course, there's a bunch of different things here. We've got your home, okay, which has the welcome thing, talks about who I am, talks about the course information. Then we come over here to modules. And in modules, there is things that give you my office hours, how to get into Zoom to talk with me if you need to, because my office hours are only virtual for the most part because of restrictions. The other important thing, the most important thing in these modules page is Aleks. You come down here to Aleks. See this program here? It says Aleks at the bottom. That is where you're going to spend most of your time. So you're going to select it, and it's going to go like this. You're going to load Aleks in a new window. Okay, and it's going to look like this. When it's in a new window, you're going to say, click here to launch McGraw-Hill. You click here. And then it's going to list a bunch of things. On the bottom, you're going to click Aleks, A-L-E-K-S, on the left bottom. Click on that. Once you register, it's going to be about 70, or it should be free. You don't have to pay any money because the university already covered it. That's right. So you should get in, register, enter in your student ID or your student email. And you're going to get in, and when you get in for the first time, it is going to look like this. So the first time you log in, you're going to get the screen you're seeing here. It's going to take you through Aleks, give an introduction. It's going to explain the theory behind this type of learning, which is self-paced, computer-driven learning. We've had some success using this type of learning method versus lecturing with developmental students. Okay, they're going to talk about this and all. It's going to tell you how it accesses it. And so you're going to look at that. The next thing is it's going to get you to do a tutorial on tools. So you're going to go get started. And it's going to take you through the tools for how to use this software. I'm not going to run through it here. I'm going to go ahead and skip it, but you'll want to run through the tools. So you'll do that. Once you're done with the tools, it's going to say, congratulations, student, you've completed the tools tutorial. And you're going to go continue. Okay. And again, you can exit out of this screen. The first thing you're going to do after you do the tools tutorial is you're going to do a knowledge check. This is a test. Okay. And you're going to be doing weekly tests. These tests are not graded. Okay. So there's no reason to bother cheating on them or anything. What this is you're teaching the software what you need to know. So everything you do wrong, the software is going to go, oh, he doesn't know this or she doesn't know this. I need to teach it to him. So by cheating on this knowledge check, it's just not going to teach you something which isn't going to help you when it comes to the tests when you can't cheat. Okay? So you're going to take your knowledge check. You're going to start knowledge check. It's going to go you through. It's going to tell you to stay focused. Don't get distracted. Make sure you have pencil and paper available. And don't ask others for help because then it messes up the software, how it teaches you. And try to take your best and take your time. And then you're going to go get started. If you don't know something, press I don't know. There's a calculator there if you need a calculator. And you're going to go start my knowledge check. And it's going to run you through 20 questions. If you don't know any of them, that's fine. That tells the software it needs to start at the very beginning. If you know some of them, then it tells you you can start skipping some sections. It'll skip those sections for you. If you know a bunch, maybe it starts you halfway through. This is a self-paced course, so it's a self-paced mastery course. So once you've mastered everything, you're done. I've had people complete this in a month. I've had people struggle to complete it all year. Just depends, okay? The more time you put into this, the more successful you'll be. Now, you are graded, you have to do 5 hours a week. Okay, so you need to work on this a lot. Okay, if you do those 5 hours every week, and you actually do them and don't just turn on your computer, and by the way, it'll tell me if you're doing this, if you're just turning on your computer and leaving, you will be most likely be successful. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and skip the knowledge check because I don't need to check my knowledge. Okay, I'm going to say that I know very little, which isn't true, but just to show you what you're going to look like. So, wow, that actually is a lot. Thought I said I knew very little. It says I mastered 63 of the 207 topics. That means I'm 30% done with this class. And you're going to go next. Tells you how to do this. Gray area shows you what you haven't learned in this class. Got it. Okay, there's topics it covers. Shows how many you mastered. You need to master all 207 to complete the course. And it's going to tell me I've already reached my 25% progress goal, which is your first goal due some like the second week of September. And then it's going to run through some Aleks stuff. Again, skip this. I already know. And this is what you're going to do. So after you do the test, what you're going to do is you're going to do OpenPy Start My Path. And it's going to progress you through topics. You can skip topics if you want to move to new ones. I don't suggest doing that because the computer does do a good job in picking few topics, but some people like to skip around. Just know that that is kind of messing a little bit with the software, but this is how you like to learn. This is learning your way. That's the point of this. You do notice there's a couple things. Here's your goals. You have to do 5 hours a week. Okay. Oh, I'm going to go back. Okay. So you have to do 5 hours a week. So see that right here? I clicked on it and it took me to my path. So on the left-hand side, there's a light blue box. Below that, there's 2 dark blue boxes. The one is your weekly time, and the other is your pie goal that you need to work towards. And there's due dates there. So it tells me this week I have to complete 5 hours. I've done 4 minutes or so 6 minutes so far. I have to do 5 hours by Monday at 8. So that's where you can keep track of your time to know whether you're doing your amount of time. The other thing is your pie goal, and it tells you when your first pie goal is due. I already completed the first pie goal when I clicked the button, so it's telling me the second pie goal, it's due in October. The first one's in September, okay? So this is the way to tell what you're doing. It tells you topics, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna do OpenPy Start My Path, and this is where the learning takes place. It is gonna tell you how to do things. It's gonna show you. You can watch videos over here. Here's a video. I wanna watch a video on how to do this. You can click watch video. Okay. And it's going to show you a video.
2 integers can be compared on a number line. Recall from
I'm not going to watch the video, but there's videos there. You can look at your textbook here. Look at the e-textbook, which is why we're not requiring you to buy it. You can also look at example problems, dictionary for definitions. Okay. And here is a definition. It shows you the number line. It's telling you that -10 is smaller than -3, how you write that. And then you're going to go start. So you read through these directions here, watch a video, read the book, go, okay, I got this, and you go to start. And then what it's going to do, it's going to give you a bunch of practice problems. This shows you how many you've gotten correct. You basically need to do 5 in a row correct to move on to the next topic, okay? And for every 1 you do correct, it'll give you 2. If you do it wrong, it'll take away 1, etc. And if you need help, don't worry, plus explanation. Say, got it. I'm good. And then you're going to go through and do it. So you're going to go, okay, 3 is less than 5. So you click in that box. And I'm going to click that. 3 is less than 5. 1 is greater than -1. So I'll come up here and say, oh, 1 is greater than -1. I come down here. -5 is greater than -10, right? Because the negatives go backwards. So -100 is less than -10, etc. So I'm going to click that one. And then I'm going to come down and go check. Let's go, bam, you got it correct. And then I can keep on going. Now I'm actually doing this on a tablet right now. So you don't really need a computer to do this. You can do a tablet. It's even set up for your phone, but it is a pain in the rear to do it on your phone. So I don't suggest doing it. Tablets are kind of big enough you can see what's going on, but it's really designed for a computer. That's where it works the best. But just showing you it can be done. Graphing is where the hard part when it comes on a tablet, where the computer is better. Okay. And then of course it keeps track of everything. If you're done, you can go ahead and log out by either closing the program or coming here and going, oh, it doesn't show. So just close the program when you're done. It'll save what you've done. So remember, first thing you're going to do when you get into this, you're going to do a skills test. That test is going to then tell the computer what to teach you. And then you're going to go through your learning. And you're going to do these tests about every 15 topics you complete. You're going to take another test. I don't grade those. The computer grades them, but it's not in your grade book. It's not what your grade's determined by. It's just the computer trying to figure out what you know really well, what needs to reteach you, what you know sort of well, what it can skip, etc. Okay? If you have any questions on this, feel free to email me. Thanks a lot.